Hi, boys and girls. Today we're going to learn Unit 17, words 7 through 12. The first word is impulse. It is a noun, and an impulse is a sudden wish or urge to do something. When the movie reached the scary part, I had the impulse to cover my eyes. So an impulse is something that you do suddenly. It's something that you do quickly, sometimes without thought. It just, like an instinct, it just happens. So if you have an impulse, you have a sudden wish or an urge to do something. Number 8 is interpret. Interpret is a verb, meaning to explain the meaning and importance of. So we'll often ask you these questions in reading class or science or social studies, even math, when we'll say interpret the meaning of something. So to explain the meaning, if you can interpret it, that means you can explain it to someone else. Another way that we use the word interpret is to explain something in a different language. So if I want to say hello in Spanish, I can interpret that. So hello becomes hola. So those are the meanings of the word interpret. And it says sometimes it is hard to interpret messy handwriting. So it is very difficult to understand messy handwriting. The next word is orient. It's a verb. It means to adjust or adapt to a new and unfamiliar situation, or to find one's position in relation to a new surroundings. So basically, if you're in an unfamiliar place or if you're doing something new, you have to orient yourself. You have to sort of adjust yourself and look around and say, okay, this is where the bathroom is, and this is where this classroom is, and that's where the office is. And after a while, you learn where all the rooms are in the building, and then you can say you have oriented yourself. It took a few seconds for my eyes to orient themselves to the bright sunlight. So sometimes you go outside and you squint a little bit and your eyes hurt, and then it takes a little while to adjust or to get used to that environment. So you are orienting yourself. That's a hard word. So orient. The next one is sector. Sector is a noun, a part of division of something. The part of a circle included between two radii. So each grade was assigned a different sector of the park to clean up. So it sounds a lot like the word section. So if you think of sector as a section or a small part of something, that is what sector means. The next word is submit. Submit can be a verb and, wait a minute, that says verb and verb. It is verb and verb. Okay, so for the first one, to present or hand something in. So oftentimes in Google Classroom, it says turn in, or sometimes you'll see the word submit. So that just means you're going to give something in or hand it in. You submit your Google Classroom assignments all the time. Students submit their vote for the class president on a piece of paper. And the other definition for submit is to give in to someone or something. Young children will keep asking for something until you submit to their wishes. So if you submit, you're like, okay, I give up. I'm just going to give you whatever you want. I surrender. I quit. You win. I lose. That's what it means to submit. The next word is zest. It is a noun. It's a strong interest or enjoyment. An explorer has a zest for adventure and travel. So zest is something that you are really interested in or you really enjoy. So I can say I like art. So I can say I have a zest for art. I enjoy art very much. And those are all of your words for Unit 7.